Dr. Dre's divorce from his ex, Nicole Young, well, it's getting messy. Nicole is now asking the court for $2 million a month in spousal support, plus $5 million to cover her legal fees. She claims Dre kicked her out of their L.A. mansion in a drunken rage, and she's been living in their Malibu beach home that Dre is now actually threatening to sell. Court documents claim Nicole played an important part in Dre's career, and she should enjoy the same lifestyle as she did before the split. The two, by the way, were married for 24 years. That is a long time. Jeff, do you think that she deserves $2 million a month, or is that too much in your eyes?
No, she doesn't. Did she come up with the idea of beats, or did Jimmy Iovine come up with it, then do it with Dr. Dre? Sam, I want to throw this back to you. I'm saying this is outrageous. That's way too much money. But you always say the wife deserves it. In this case, does she deserve that much money?
I don't always say that the wife always deserves it. I think you have to look at each individual situation, whether it's, I mean, look at Britney Spears' situation too with Kevin Federline. So it may not always be the male giving his partner.
You're beating around the bush here. Does she deserve $2 million
$2 million
a month?
sounds like an astronomical amount of money. The first time I heard it, yeah, I like nearly spit out my tea this morning when I read that. However, I don't know for the past 24 years what she has done to contribute to that relationship, that business relationship. Listen, partners lift one another up. I see that with you and Jordan. So I see that with Eric and Anthony. I see that with my husband and I. Like, without Mark, I would never be sitting in this chair today, and vice versa with his company. So I do understand the sacrifice. I don't know what their monthly bills are. If she and the kids are living and their mortgage and all the other expenses add up to that amount, then I would say, okay, that makes sense. But I would have to see those receipts. Now, if this is an excess of $1 million or $1.5 million a month, I would say that's ridiculous, because then you're taking advantage of somebody and you're acting out of spite. But I do not know that for sure. Erica, what's your opinion?
Well, I think $2 million a month is very different for them than it is for us. Let's just be honest. So we're not in these people's pockets. We're not in their financials. We don't know what that percentage is. But we do know that Dr. Dre definitely has evolved in terms of his success. And when you've evolved after you've married someone, then that becomes a partnership. And when you're in a partnership, you're only as strong as your weakest link. So if something were to happen between myself and my husband, and I had created a tremendous amount of success in the time that we were together, I would anticipate that he would receive half of that, the same way that it would go vice versa. Because I'm telling you now, you cannot, you can be so intentional about who you spend your time with and make that commitment with. Because whoever it is, you can do bad by yourself, but you could grow empires together.
Ooh, power couples. Did that convince you, Jeff, before we move on?
Where do you get to two, though?
Huh? Maybe that's their expenses. But
where do you get to two? If I told you, I'm going to give you $1 million a month for the rest of your life. No, I want two.
But what if it's not
I just said one.
But if you're saying $1 million, but then all of your monthly expenses add up to $900,000 a month, then what's $1 million going to do?
We don't know. But
how many baths are you taking? What do you mean $1 million a month? That's crazy.
Well, it is crazy, but we don't know their livelihood. But Jeff, to your point, Jeff, if we were to see some sort of a worksheet, is that what you call it? Like a worksheet, a Word document, a financial statement?
Their financial statement.
Thank you. And yeah, there's an excess, like I said. I know, I still have a Yahoo account. I get it. You know what? I'm moving on. I'm done. Dr. Dre, by the way, $800 million. He was last cited. That was his worth by Forbes magazine in 2019. 800 mil. Woo. Okay.